We grow up, we learn about politics, we learn about history, we learn about wars, we learn about conflict, and we don't really learn about media, and media is such a huge part of our lives. Media kind of is with us all the time.
People all around us are trying to deliver messages to influence our attitudes and behavior. And when we understand this as propaganda, we see that it is absolutely ubiquitous. Recognizing how broad and deep propaganda is in contemporary society creates a sense of urgency, a need to bring those important critical thinking skills to the act of asking questions about everything we watch, see, read, and listen to.
When I go to my classes and I say, you know, what's Facebook's job? Like, what's their number one goal, right? And you always get the answers, well, to make connections, to make friends, to build professional networks. And no, I mean, Facebook's job is to make money, right? And so we have to be really honest about that. At the start of the 21st century, I think media literacy is increasingly more important as digital media convergence, media conglomeration are worldwide phenomena. We need new skills as consumers, as citizens, as individuals to navigate that complex terrain.
We started the Media and Digital Literacy Academy of Beirut because we felt there's a gap in Arab education. Media literacy has become a staple of education across communication programs around the world, except in the Arab region.
I think the idea of bringing together postgraduate students and academics from different Arab countries to discuss media literacy is in fact a brilliant idea. This is a new field in the Arab world and it needs a great deal of development.
تحديد كلمة بروباغندا الذي وضعناه سابقا هنا.
عن طريق صديقة عزيزة لي هي الدكتورة إرادة أخبرتني أنه هناك أكاديمية تهتم بالمهارات اللي إحنا بدينا أنه نفكر في إدخالها لتغيير الواقع اللي نعيش به لا سيما في العراق، لأنه نزاعات مسلحة وطائفية ومشاكل دينية كثيرة ومشاكل سياسية، فدائما نسعى إلى إدخال هذه المواد في المحاضرات اللي نقوم بتدريسها.
Sectarian messages in the media are no longer subtle, they're so damn clear. The media are playing a major role in activating sectarianism among the Lebanese population. So if the public is well trained in media literacy, then most probably they can be be able to face these sectarian appeals by the media.
من التقيت مع أكاديميين من الAUB وخاصة من الأكاديميين اللي كانوا جايين من أمريكا، يعني اكتشفت في شغلات كثيرة من الابليكيشنز أو الويب سايتات الجديدة اللي احنا ما نستخدمها في العالم العربي، لكن هسه أنا ضفت هذه للقاموس الرقمي اللي عندي وقمت يعني ضفت البرامج التدريبية القادمة إن شاء الله.
أي مادة كانت ديجيتال ميديا كانت بتعني لي أكثر، وإنك تخلط الإثكس مع الديجيتال ميديا تطلع مزيج جديد، كان هذا الشيء اللي سحرني.
Who we are is very often told to us through media, right? So through kind of the constant bombardment of certain images and certain constructions, we learn what is essentially what it is to be a woman, to be a man, to be of a certain class, of a certain age group and everything. Through media literacy, you try to make people aware that, you know, just because this is the prevalent or this is the dominant representation found in most Western media, that this isn't necessarily the truth.
So I think with the Mdlab, and I think with media literacy programs in general, I think that's a really great way for female media students or students in general to kind of get this idea that, you know what, the media tells you isn't necessarily what you should believe, or the fact that there aren't any female role models in the media doesn't mean that you shouldn't, you know, strive to be the best that you can be.
I think the significance of the Mdlab 2013 is that it's sort of the first of its kind in the region. I think Dr. Jad Melki has a real vision, and you have to have somebody like that. You have to have somebody who pushes something like this forward, that pushes the institutional machine forward, because it's hard to get universities and big bureaucracies to sort of think about new forms of learning, new forms of understanding the world, and I think that's really what he's trying to do.
There is a great deal of enthusiasm to know more. a great deal of willingness to do and to add media literacy topics into the curriculum of several universities. We have some participants from Syria. Despite all the hardship, despite all the fightings and all the clashes happening, we find participants who are ready to include media literacy courses into the curriculum of their university.
قريت عن البرنامج، حبيت كثير الفكرة، كوننا نحن عم نعيش بعصر الرقمي والإعلام الرقمي، ما كثير المفهوم عنا موجود بالبلدان العربية. حبيت أدخل بهالتجربة، كوني معيدة بجامعة دمشق كلية الإعلام، درس بالجامعة، حسيت إنه أنا هذا المكان ممكن استفيد وفيد لما أرجع على سوريا، أعطي كل شيء تعلمته، بعض المفاهيم للطلاب.
People from across the Arab world are coming together to look for common ground, to see how, through working together, we can create a media literate citizenry. And the spirit of optimism and hopefulness that is embedded in this conference, it's contagious and exciting, and I'm delighted to be a part of it.
Beirut is beautiful. It's really nice. I love the sea. I love AUB. And the Mdlab is very nice. I'm so enjoying, and I don't want to count down the days because I was like, I really want to stay here. Yeah.